Thanks for joining us. I'm Erin Rogers. Tonight, we have an update to a tragic story out of Buncombe County. A man remains behind bars for the murder of his young daughter on the Blue Ridge Parkway Friday. The FBI says 36-year-old Seth Pickering is facing a first-degree murder charge. He's being held at the Buncombe County Detention Center. 7 News reporter Christine Brown joins us from the Blue Ridge Parkway tonight with the latest.
Lila Pickering was only 6 years old, and anyone I talked to today, of course, was shocked and saddened to hear that her dad, Seth Pickering, is facing charges for her murder. For hours, the Blue Ridge Parkway was shut down overnight and until early Saturday morning as the FBI, Buncombe County deputies, and National Park Service combed the area. They were looking for evidence to show why and how 6-year-old Lila Pickering was murdered Friday. Meanwhile, the agencies arrested her father, Seth Pickering of Leicester, for her death. The FBI says they're leading the homicide investigation because it happened in the national park, but they haven't said much else about how she was killed or how her father was involved. We reached out to the Pickering family, who declined to comment, saying they're distraught. We went to Seth's home and talked to neighbors who didn't want to go on camera. They told me they didn't know him or his daughter well because he was new to the neighborhood, but were understandably heartbroken to hear the terrible news. Sunday afternoon, the Buncombe County School District released a statement saying, quote, "While many questions have yet to be answered, our thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected by the heartbreaking loss of this wonderful little girl." They say they'll have crisis teams at Johnston Elementary Monday to help everyone cope with this senseless tragedy. The district says they'll keep them there as long as needed, as investigators try to understand why Lila was taken so soon. The FBI says their investigation into Lila's death is ongoing with the Buncombe County Sheriff's Office and the National Park Service. The Blue Ridge Parkway, I'm Christine Brown, 7 News.
Late tonight, the FBI issued a statement saying Buncombe County deputies responded to a report of a missing person involving the child. They are about to issue an Amber Alert when the park rangers discovered a vehicle with the dead girl and the suspect Pickering. That's when they made the arrest, and according to the Buncombe County Detention Center website, Seth Pickering will be in court for his charges on Monday. In Pickens County, deputies there made an arrest after a fatal shooting late this afternoon. Deputies say they responded to a home on Melissa Road around 3 this afternoon. They found a man in his 50s had been shot once with a shotgun. The man was taken to the hospital where he later died. Detectives say a woman who came by the house was seen by at least one witness with a gun just moments before shots were heard. They say the man who was shot identified the woman, 57-year-old Rebecca Smoke, before he died. Smoke was arrested at her home but was found unconscious. She's now in the hospital being treated for her injuries. Smoke faces a murder charge. Spartanburg County deputies and crews are searching for a man who jumped into a lake in Greer. Deputies say they responded to a call around 1 a.m. of a fight with weapons in the 1000 block of Appalach Street. When they arrived, deputies say they found the victim, who told them he and the suspect were drinking and got into a fight. He then told deputies the suspect ran towards Appalach Lake. Deputies found the man, who appeared drunk, on a floating dock. When deputies convinced him to come back to shore, he jumped into the lake but did not resurface. Deputies joined fire crews, a sheriff's office dive team, and other first responders in the search, which was called off around 11 a.m., but it will resume tomorrow morning at 9. The Cherokee County coroner and the Highway Patrol are looking into the death of a Blacksburg woman. Her body was discovered around 4 p.m. Friday at a home on Shaman Road. The coroner says she drove through a gate as she was leaving her home. She got out of the car to close the gate, but failed to put the car in park. She closed the gate right before the car rolled back and hit her. The coroner says 55-year-old Martha Grant died at the scene. An autopsy is pending. Grant was on her way to see her husband, who was hospitalized in Shelby. The Highway Patrol is also investigating a deadly wreck that happened in Union County this morning. Troopers say it happened around 8:35 this morning in the 1200 block of Mount Tabor Church Road in Jonesville. They say a car traveling south ran off the road, hit one tree, overturned, and hit a second tree. No other vehicles were involved, but the Union County Coroner's Office says 67-year-old Michael Kirby of Smyrna died at the scene. And in Spartanburg County, the coroner's office says the wife of a local fire chief was killed in a wreck east of Woodruff. Troopers say it happened just before 12:15 this afternoon on SC 92 near Airport Road in Enoree. They say the SUV ran off the road, lost control, and overturned in the roadway. Troopers say the driver was ejected from the vehicle and died at the scene. No other vehicles were involved. The coroner says 64-year-old Beth Godfrey of Enoree was killed in the crash. She was the wife of the Hobbiesville fire chief. Well, if you were in Spartanburg this afternoon, you may have seen hundreds of people in colorful clothes walking the streets. Today was the annual Upstate Pride March and Festival at Barnett Park. People waved flags, held up signs, and cheered through Spartanburg. Organizers say the family-friendly event is held to increase visibility, educate, entertain, and to help people network. There are food vendors, street performers, and lots of activities for people to enjoy.
Today's the most important day. This is the day, especially here in the upstate, that we don't have to hide or anything. We can be ourselves. Today's our pride.
It's just exciting to be able to be around people who actually care.
There were also protesters speaking about their differing beliefs. The festival went from 11 to 6 today. Perry Correctional in Pelzer is on lockdown tonight. State Senator Carl Allen tells 7 News Friday around 10 inmates refused a command to return to their cells and remained defiant today. The Department of Corrections said in a statement the lockdown around 11:15 this morning was a precaution. Allen says the inmates are back in their cells and no injuries were reported. Allen says the facility is understaffed and he plans to talk further to inmates and staff about the problem. Well, it was another hot day with hot temperatures in the upstate, but the weekend could wrap up with some rain in the area. Storm Team 7 meteorologist Dan Bickford has a look at our weather.
That's right. For days, we've been talking about a cold front that's going to be headed our way. It's going to mean finally some heat relief and perhaps some rain for the upstate for tomorrow. For tonight, some in the mountains of western North Carolina could see that. In fact, we've been looking at some showers and thunderstorms in the northern and western mountains. You folks, especially from northwestern Macon County through Graham, through parts of Swain County, northern Jackson, northern Haywood, that's where we're going to see the best chance of a couple showers this evening. We'll put this in motion over the past couple of hours. Everything is weakening as it's moving to the east, so this is probably not going to hold together too much longer, but a little bit of thunder and lightning is going to be possible out of some of this moving into parts of Graham, Swain, northwestern Macon County, and brief moderate rainfall with that. That will fizzle out overnight. We'll see some clouds spill out into the upstate. Pinpoint Planner shows us with a few clouds overnight, some lower 70s for Greer first thing in the morning. Look for temperatures to push towards the upper 80s tomorrow. At least that's not mid-90s, which is where we ended up today. And by late afternoon into the evening, we could see a few scattered thunderstorms. We'll take a closer look at that forecast and show you what's on tap for the upcoming week coming up.
All right, thank you, Dan. Well, the man who tried to assassinate then-President Ronald Reagan has been released from a psychiatric hospital. John Hinckley Jr. left St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington today. Hinckley shot and wounded President Reagan and 3 others outside the Washington Hilton Hotel in 1981. But he was later found not guilty by reason of insanity and committed to that hospital. Doctors now say he has recovered from his mental illness. A judge decided in July to allow Hinckley to live full-time with his mother in Williamsburg, Virginia. He'd been visiting family as part of his rehab. In our campaign coverage 2016, Hillary Clinton pulled back from a comment she made last night about Donald Trump's supporters. Trump says her remarks may have cost her votes. Wendy Gillette is following the campaign trail.
Hillary Clinton says she regrets remarks she made about Donald Trump supporters at a fundraiser Friday night.
You could put half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables.
Clinton released a statement Saturday that says, quote, "Last night I was grossly generalistic, and that's never a good idea. I regret saying half. That was wrong." She added that many of Trump's supporters are hardworking Americans. Trump tweeted, "Wow, Hillary Clinton was so insulting to my supporters. Millions of amazing, hardworking people. I think it will cost her at the polls." The Republican National Committee said Clinton's comment showed her condescension and disrespect. Clinton held one private fundraiser just outside New York City Saturday. About 15 people paid at least $100,000 each to attend. Clinton will be here in Manhattan Sunday to mark the 15th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. Trump spent a somber Saturday at the funeral of friend and supporter Phyllis Schlafly in St. Louis. The 92-year-old died Monday. She was a conservative activist, lawyer, and author who opposed communism, abortion, and the Equal Rights Amendment over the course of her life.
Phyllis was there for me when it was not at all fashionable. Trust me.
Trump has no other scheduled public events until Monday. Wendy Gillette for CBS News, New York.
Donald Trump is also planning to mark the 15th anniversary of 9/11 by attending the official commemoration at Ground Zero. The Associated Press reports Trump is expected to be at the World Trade Center site. It's not clear whether Clinton and Trump will cross paths, and neither candidate is expected to make public remarks. Several events will be held in the upstate tomorrow to remember 9/11. One will be held in Spartanburg at Barnett Park. It's starting tomorrow at 6:30. This is a promotional video featuring the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office Rifle Drill Team. There will be a flyover with several helicopters, videos, and special music. The featured speaker will be Dr. Don Wilton of First Baptist Church in Spartanburg, and our Tom Crabtree will MC the event, which is open to the public. You can find the full list of local 9/11 events for this weekend on WSPA.com. Just click links in the big red box on our homepage. It was all aboard at one upstate event, how RailFest helped celebrate railroad history and what some lucky visitors got to win just for showing up. And police officers stepped up to the plate how this softball tournament helped raise money for those who serve and protect.